All right, man. Apparently Gunna got some real good news. Um, yeah, he got some real good news from Young Thug. Now, Young Thug hadn't spoke on the Gunner situation. Um, because everybody was saying Gunner snitched. Now, me, I was like, it didn't really sound like he snitched. But like I said before, it's funny how the culture or the community um got a lot of hatred. They got more hatred for snitches than they got for people who sell out their own people. You know what I'm saying? They got so much vitriol for snitches. But when it comes to people selling out their community and killing each other and all that type stuff, they don't really have much. They don't stand on business. Even in the community, they forgive the other for culture vulturing off the community. They still go run and talk to Vlad. They still go talk to these people and put these people on pedestals and still support them. They still interview with coaches like Adam 22 and all that. But then where they draw the line at is snitching. And throughout history, some of the most prominent, criminals have been snitches. They've testified. There's paperwork on them. You know, and when I was, when I noticed when everybody was saying Gunna was a snitch, they were throwing cheese in Atlanta at his car and all that. And I find it funny, a lot of the brothers in Atlanta saying he snitched and a lot of them switch hitting. Yeah, I did just say that. Including these two dudes allegedly, but nonetheless, it's the culture down there. And you know, and they doing all that to Gunner and all that, but I didn't hear him snitch on nobody. Me personally, I didn't hear him snitch on nobody. That's the crazy thing about it. He basically kind of like denounced that, yeah, I ain't like really fucking with them. Like, I'm not YSL and, I'm going to go back and live my life. And guess what? He went back on tour doing concerts and fans still supported him. That's so crazy. All these fans, snitching. Y'all snitching at work. Y'all work snitches. If y'all was in that same position before charges was brought up, y'all snitching. So a lot of y'all ain't built like that. The internet give everybody a microphone to talk about what they would do. I know exactly what they would do in those situations. They start talking about 1 year, 1 day, most people ready to start singing. Let's keep it funky. So, for the most part, what happened was, Young Thug beat the case. Now, people, and I'll speak on this too first. So people going around saying he took a bad plea deal. Now, from my understanding, he was facing 45 years. Think like or 40 years or something like that. 20 to 25 in the pen and like 15 to 20 on probation after he got out, right? He did about 2.5 years. They can, they pretty much prorated the sentence. Or he got time served. They took 5 years down to 2.5 or 2 for time served. He walked free. You know what I'm saying? He walked free with 15 years probation after facing 45 years between, I think, 20 to 25 in prison and I think about 10 or 15 or 20 or something like that on probation when he got out. To me, that's a win. Well, 15 years is a probation is a setup. They saying that because Jay-Z told Meek that the probation was a setup for him, and Meek, got through back in jail and all that type of stuff when he made championships and he started rapping about prison reform. And it's funny how, what you're going through can impact your music, but when you make it through it, right? When you make it through that, you make it through it, then he stopped rapping about it, but he's still in his prison reform though. So, but yeah. So, so for the most part, Gunner is still that guy. He's still selling out shows despite everybody calling him a snitch. He's still doing numbers. He's, people still banging his music. I think his album was one of the highest selling best albums this year. They were saying, I don't listen to him, but I'm just saying that's the word on the street. And now the Young Thug, because he asked the judge, can I, make music with Gunner again? You right. Well, why would he have to ask the judge for that? Well, he would have to ask the judge for that because as part of his plea agreement and his 15-year probation, he can't have any association, any affiliations with any YSL member. So he can't be around them, or that's a violation. He can't go back to Metro Atlanta. That's a violation. And I think that's the best thing for him, in my humble opinion. Not being able to go back to Atlanta. That's what he should have did. I was listening to an interview with Chief Keef, and Chief Keef was talking about one of the, leaving Chicago and, going out to LA, and, and him changing. Your environment builds you. Your environment builds you. So he was saying that was one of the best things that he had done. So that's the best thing. And I'm telling a lot of these dudes they should go ahead and leave the crib. Ain't no love in the city for you, bro. These dudes want to see you fall. They don't want to see you do good, no matter how much good you do for the inner city or how much philanthropy you do. Remember, Snoop Dogg was doing good at Long Beach, and them gangsters, I think it was Crips and stuff, started pressing them and started trying to bully him and apply pressure on him, and he trying to get back to his community. I'm telling you, bro, ain't no unity in the community. He trying to help the kids, and y'all trying to be gangsters. Crazy. So it says that Gunna was one of the first YSL to take a plea walking out of jail in December 2022 after sitting there for about 6 months. He said there was as much wanna being a snitch, and former friends would like baby distance himself from the rapper. And what's so funny about it was Young Thug never said nothing about him snitching. His sister really never said nothing. His dad kind of said a few things, but what was unclear was how Thug was thought about Wanna with Gunna. And there were mixed signals from the camp. Now we know Thugger feels which were very warm towards his frequent collaborator. Thug went out his way to request a plea deal that he'd be able to contact and perform with and make music with the Gunner. He's banned from any contact with the other co-defendants besides his brother. So yeah, there you have it. So there you have it. So, he really didn't probably want to speak on it because he had an open case, open trial, and he want to collaborate with him. A lot of these dudes feel stupid. Because when he took the stand and all that, from what I heard, it didn't sound like he snitched. It didn't sound like he snitched to me. Boosie, oh, he a snitch, he a snitch, he a snitch, he a snitch. Oh, he did him dirty. My thing is, did he say Young Thug shot the Yappa, or he didn't? He didn't say none of that. He didn't say none of that. That's why I'm like, when he said up there, he basically said, I ain't really got nothing to do with these ninjas. And like I said before, him taking, you supposed to sit there. Look how ignorant the culture is. You supposed to sit there with your brothers. You supposed to sit, man, you listen to these niggas, man. He had lost 2 years of his life sitting in there. Oh, you turned on Thug. You did him dirty. No, what he did was shit. He like, I ain't got nothing to do with these ninjas. I hear make music. I don't know nothing about that. That's them. I'm me. Hell, you listen to these dudes, you lose your life. The culture makes no sense. They apply more pressure to a guy that allegedly snitched, that didn't snitch, than they approach for a culture vulture like Vlad, or they approach a culture vulture like a lot of these people that come in here. They forgave Eminem for saying black girls wasn't ish and white girls was better. But y'all be so hard on y'all own. It's me. It's just the culture don't make no sense. Hip hop is really dead. It's a lot of, reading rainbow and hip hop. It's a lot of these dudes really zesty. They're accepting zestiness, but then, trying to uphold the street culture and not snitching. And a lot of your prominent figures, especially these old heads, then snitch. A lot of them been snitched. So yeah, I find that real funny. And I see many people want to, and people could say, well, maybe he need Gunna to come back. Then he can't really rap about gangster shit no more. So now he got to get creative. And what he gonna rap about? Easy. He can rap about lifestyle. Even though you already got a song about it. He can rap about lifestyle. He can whop about his lifestyle, you know. But getting the yappa and doing all that, and a lot of times, the rap game changed at the drop of a dime. And a lot of times when you switch it up, a lot of people don't want to accept the new artist that you are. Look at Gucci Man came on. He a clone. He a clone. Like he's supposed to be the same person he was 20 years ago. How do that sound? I'm supposed to be the same person I was 20 years ago. See how ignorant the culture is? You ain't supposed to grow. And his music still should grow. He should get more creative. It should grow. Guess what? You made it out the hood. You ain't supposed to be gunning people down and engaging in beef, bro. You made it. You made it. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch. Check out the Patreon. Won't be disappointed. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time, Goodfella TV.